Hey guys, my name is Symone Gilliam. Sometimes people call me Ray. I am so excited to be sharing with you guys how I've been using Momotaro products for almost 3 years now, which is crazy to think about. I remember when I was first diagnosed with bacterial vaginosis and I thought that my world was ending. I had no idea how common BV yeast infections are because I hadn't had one my entire life until I was early 20s, and I truly thought my world was ending. I was so uncomfortable, in so much pain, and didn't want to talk about it with anyone because I thought that there was so much shame centered around issues that we might be having with our vaginas, not realizing how common it is for women or people to have these experiences with discomfort or yeast infections, irritation, whether that's from sex, the gym, a yeast infection, whatever. I was experiencing that for the first time, and in walks Momotaro when I thought that my world was truly ending. I started with the salve, which is my tried and true product. Whenever I recommend Momotaro to anyone, I always say start with the salve because you cannot go wrong with it. And since then, I've gotten to see Momotaro just grow and add new products that I've also fallen in love with. So today I'm going to be walking you through how I use those products in my everyday life and what I love about them. First up is my tried and true salve right after my period or your period too. You might notice that you might be more prone to pH imbalances, yeast infections, or just discomfort as things are getting back to normal down there. And I love the salve. I really use it almost every night, but I love it especially right after my period when I'm more prone to have yeast infections. And I just apply it right after my shower and it always works like a charm. I have had very few, if not any, issues with pH imbalances, bacterial vaginosis, or yeast infections since I started using this product routinely. What I love about it is it's so cute, comes in the best packaging, and it's discreet. Like, no one would look at this and think, oh, this is for her bacterial vaginosis. Like, nope, it's a cute salve. I can toss it in my purse, have it in my medicine cabinet, and just use it whenever I need to. My number one recommendation for people is, even if you've never had an issue with BV or yeast infection or any kind of irritation with your vagina, to have this on hand, because the moment that you do, you'll be so glad that you did. And the newest product in my lineup is this tincture, which I never say no to hemp infused anything, if we're being completely honest here. So I've been using this really morning and nighttime depending. If I use it in the morning, I'll drop it in my green tea. And if I use it at night, I'll drop it in my chamomile tea to help me unwind for the day. But I've been a huge fan of this. I think that if you have any issues with painful periods or discomfort during your period, this is a really good healing tonic and tincture that you can add to your day-to-day. And one thing I love about health, and what I say all the time, is to get something that is easy for you to use consistently. And so the fact that I can just drop this in my tea or a drink that I'm already drinking makes me more likely to want to use it every single day. Okay, I know I said that the salve has been my tried and true and probably my favorite product, but second has to be the tonic. I use it for everything, and I love how moisturizing and refreshing it feels on my skin, and it smells so good. I use this in my bath water for extra moisture as I am just relaxing or unwinding after a hard day. I also wax my skin, my underarms, and my bikini area, and so I've been using this tonic on my skin directly, just applying it topically, and it helps so much with any discomfort, irritation, or even dryness that might come from waxing. And what I love more than anything is because I've been using it so routinely after I shower on those areas that I wax, I have not had as many issues with ingrown hairs as I normally do. So super multi-purpose. You can use it vaginally for any irritation or discomfort, but I've been using it on my skin to help with dry skin and irritations that might come from hair removal as well. Also a big fan of the hydrosol spray. I have been using it just on my body throughout the day, especially if I work out or do yoga in the morning and have to jump right into work without showering. I sometimes spray this on my body because it's antimicrobial and this makes me feel more refreshed The rosemary and lavender is also really soothing on my skin. For some reason this summer I've had the driest skin, and so I'll spray this spray all over my body and then I'll lock it in with a body butter, and I've had very little issues with some of my common skin conditions that I've been experiencing this summer of just really dry, flaky skin. This has knocked it right out. I am obviously a long-time fan of Momotaro products. I've been using them for almost 3 years now, but if I had to narrow it down to the top 3 reasons why I love this brand, it's one, the packaging is so discreet and so cute, and that's important to me. I don't feel like there should be any shame associated with bacterial vaginosis or yeast infections. But outside of this video, it's not something I'm ever going to be screaming from the rooftops of something that I might be dealing with in that present moment. And so the packaging is so discreet and so cute. There shouldn't be any shame associated with those things that you might be going through or any vaginal discomfort. But because it is so discreet and so chic, I can just toss it in my purse for an overnight bag or just have it with me whenever I might be having any issues. The second thing is I am such a health conscious, clean beauty freak. I do not want to put anything on my body, in my body, where I can't pronounce the ingredients. I eat clean, shop clean, live as clean as possible. And so the fact that I can pronounce all of these ingredients and know exactly what they're doing for my body makes me feel really confident in using them every single day. The last thing is that it works. They use super simple ingredients, but they work. I had serious issues when I first started using Momotaro with bacterial vaginosis and was so against an antibiotic or anything else that my doctor was prescribing because of how I try and live my life. And so the fact that I ordered this salve, my first product I used with them, and I was cleared up within days meant everything to me. And I've been a longtime fan ever since. The vagina is complex, but we keep it simple. Love that.